Oh my goodness gracious. Oh no, a big one right off the bat, guys. Look at this. Oh my God. Good morning, guys. It's Dan back at it again with another episode of 302 Fishing. I'm up early. I'm down south, and we're going to try to keep on with that trend and getting them donkeys on the end of the line. 3 episodes in a row, man. We had some beautiful fish. Can we make it 4? I don't know, man. I mean, all good things tend to end, but I want to try to keep it going as much as I can. It is almost 70 degrees. That is insane in the middle of January here in Delaware. But the past few weekends, we've been getting so lucky with all these warming trends, and that's, like I said, half the reason why we're getting all these beautiful fish. Because, again, they're moving around, they're warmed up a little bit, and chasing bait and do whatever they need to do as fish. So, again, as I said, we're down south right here. We are next to a sister pond. I'm sure you remember the gizzard shad episode that I had there, where I got that big old gizzard shad off the crankbait there. We're on its sister pond right here. So there's one right across the road in the development right here, and that's what we're going to be doing, is putting our focus on there. We're going to have a lot of problems right now. It is high winds right now. The Oakster tried to go out yesterday, and he went on a boat with Fef, and he just got blown all over the place. And, you know, they almost got skunked, but they only caught 1 pickerel, and it wasn't really anything worth editing a video about. So it is what it is. Let's try to get out here, guys. Let's try to fight this element, and hopefully, if we're lucky, guys, we get some fish on. All right, let's make our way to the pond, and let's see what we can produce out of here. I may have to put my boots on here. I don't know, guys. The water's way higher than it was before. Definitely. Let me step on this ground. Yeah, we're good so far. All right, let's get this fish on. You tell me, guys, which one is going to be. Is it going to be chili craw? Is it going to be a chartreuse? Or is it going to be the chrome crapple trap? Drop a comment below. Let me know what you think. Like I said, we haven't caught any fish as of yet, but hopefully if you make it further in this episode, you'll know exactly which one brings in the bacon. All right, looks like we got some incoming coming in. We got about like maybe 200 geese coming in. A gaggle. They're making some noise. All right. Oof. Did you see that, guys? Big splash right straight out the tip of my rod. There we go, fish on, guys, already. 2 casts already in. All right, nice. That was right where that splash was, guys. Decent sized bass too. Holy crap. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh no, a big one right off the bat, guys. Look at this. Oh my God. Oh my God. A giant already, guys. All right, look at this, guys. 2 casts in. Woo! It feels like a 5-pounder, guys, but we'll get it up on that scale and we'll see exactly how much it weighs. Bam! There was a literally huge explosion right out here, and I threw the bait right out there after I had my retrieve that I brought in from here, and almost instantly that bass just nailed that bait. Big fat belly, guys. Look at this. These guys are still feeding, man. I don't know if you can hear them, guys. I got my adoring fans right here that saw me catch that big old bass. But here she is once more. What do we got going on here? Man, that fish is chomping down on my hands. 4.25 pounds, guys. Way to start the episode off. Again, we are having no luck at that pond over here. As I mentioned to you in my intro,
And almost instantaneously when we come over here, boom, we got a big old mama. And we're gonna get wet because I don't care. But this bass is ready to go. She's gone. Boom. But I literally just got this bait. It's called a Chartreuse bait fish by Strike King. I love these Strike King baits. But yesterday I took the stock hooks off and put the red hooks on. And again, I'm a firm believer, just like the Oakster is too, it puts fish on. All right, be nice to have another big old strike on that Chartreuse bait fish. Again, I'm trying new colors here. Again, not trying to use the same colors all the time, just different variations, just to see what patterns do work around here. I mean, we got the traditional colors that we use, like I said, the reds, the straight chartreuse, and of course watermelon or pumpkin we like to use. But it's always good to, again, continue to experiment. All right, I'm gonna let my rod sit right here. I'm gonna go ahead and walk down towards the back side of this pond here, and we're gonna work each bait. We're gonna work the whole pond here rather than just keep switching back and forth and back and forth. But I want to come through these trees right here so I can get into this cove a little bit. I didn't feel like putting my boots on today, so we're staying on the shore. But we do have less of it now, as I mentioned, or I probably didn't mention, but we did have a rain event come through, so it did fill these ponds up a little bit, which is kind of good. Maybe it draws them fish in a little bit more towards us if they're willing to venture close. Sorry about the wind. I can hear the whistling right off the dead cat, so hopefully that doesn't pick up in the video, but I'm sure if I hear it, you're hearing it. Good, maybe 10-15 mile an hour gusts. All right, let me get a little closer to this tree so I can get into that cove just a little bit more closer. All right, so I'm bringing this retrieve in here, and again, I'm glad I saved you from all that torture of all those casts I put on the sister pond that's right beside this one in this development here. I mean, it was brutal. I mean, I must have threw 300 to 400 casts and nothing tapped on those baits whatsoever. So I don't know if that's a dead pond or not, but maybe we'll try that out in the spring, see if there's a little bit of a difference in the weather. But again, this one right here seems to be producing. Obviously, you just saw a nice one. We just ripped right out of there in the first couple minutes we were in here. All right, so I'm gonna throw a couple more casts right here. We fished the middle of the pond right here. When we first came in, we're on the left-hand side, and I'm gonna go to the right-hand side. Hopefully I don't lose that bait over there. As you remember, this pond right here has that magical stick that sits underneath the water and easily engulfs my baits. God knows there's probably about $100 worth of lures right there inside of the water, but it's all part of the game. But whoa, good Lord, that wind just took that bait and sent it for a mile. Got some junk on the end of here. Oh, that's a fish on there, guys. I thought I was caught on a stick. It's a tiny, tiny little fish. Hold on, watch this, guys. Look at this thing. Oh my God, man. Come on, dude. That fish is tiny as hell. Are you kidding me? That is absolutely hilarious, man. Come on. All right, and she's gone. Just when I thought I threw a crappy cast, guys. I mean, look, I caught a fish. That's why I always say it, reel through, even if you think it was junk when you casted it. You can see the white line. It almost looks like the reflection of a white line right there. Right past that break where it's calmed down a little bit, that's where those fish were hitting at. Again, I'm looking off to my right-hand side. I'm seeing shad jumping off to my right-hand side over where we're going to go to next. Another one. I'll bring this retrieve in. We'll throw a couple out here in the deep, and then we'll go back to that right-hand corner where I'm seeing that activity going on right now. So once I fish that corner with this chartreuse bait fish, I'm curious to see what happens with that that chrome rattle trap, man, and see if those fish want to beat up on that. All right, let's go ahead and walk down the other end. And again, that's where Oakster lost that big one over there by that pine tree. Can we pull that one out? Guys, if you haven't already done so, man, drop down on the corner right there, man. Click that subscribe button, man. We're going to bring some good fishing to you, man. It's a new year coming here in Delaware. And again, we're going to try to diversify and get out of just doing bass fishing alone. But it makes it hard when you got family life, but we'll do our best to do that for you. Again, if you like the episode that you're looking at right now, give a thumbs up, man. If you got a comment, drop one below, man. Let us know what you think about our content here. Ooh. Oh, we got one right there, guys. Yep, stickfish. It seems to be the popular species today. Ooh. I got it on the branch, guys. Can I get it off? I think I might lose a bait here. Another one. All right, we're going to try to work it here. That would suck if I got a fish hitting me as it's on a branch. All right, here we go, guys. Let's see if we can get this on one easy swoop. Again, just get it nice and slow. See how that's right below the branch? I'm not on the branch. And one quick little jab, guys. Boom. How about that? 2 sets of troubles right through the branches. That's what everybody does, man. We're going to keep repeating ourselves on that, man. You get caught in a tree, guys, don't panic. 80% of the times you're going to be able to get that bait out of there if it's not weedless. You saw, as soon as I went to the branch and when I brought that bait up, I stopped. I didn't come right to the branch itself. You let it dangle down a little bit right here. So when it flips, it kind of rocks like this. The bait does, and it'll flip right up over that branch. That's the theory. And then you save your bait and you don't lose it. But again, I'm playing with fire over here. I got a little bit of a gap. I can go right here. I'm gonna try to hook around that tree because I want to get a little closer to that shore. All right, let's crank this in and put our next lure on. It'll be pretty cool to get a fish on each and every lure that I brought with me. So let's see if we can present that as a challenge to ourselves right now. All right, so here's the bait that I'm using right here, guys. Again, it's by Strike King. That was the chartreuse bait fish that I used. And the hooks are, their VMCs are, basically it's got the Bass Pro logo on it, but it's VMC. I think it's a size 1 treble that I'm using on there, the red ones. But let's go ahead and hook that up on the reel and move on to the next candidate. We'll see if the flash from the chrome gives us a chance for another big one. Way out there. Oh, there we go, guys. A fish on. Got one off the chrome rattle trap. I think he broke off, guys. Yep, he came off. You saw the fish right there. So the fish are out in the middle. That's where they're at. All right, so it seems like the fish are concentrated out in the middle. Like I said, we had that one out there on the edge, that tiny one. But good thing we got 2 different styles of lipless crankbaits eliciting a response. I'm just so glad we're not freezing our rear ends off here trying to catch these fish, man, late in season, because it does stink, man, when you got bone cold hands, just sitting out there for hours, and you're waiting for just that one bite. But here, multiple episodes, multiple bites. Again, in January, in December, in 70-degree weather, which again is a rarity in this state, man. Who would have thought? All right, let's go ahead and march our way down over the back corner over there. Again, you can see that wind is clearly picking up, much heavier than it was when I first started fishing here about an hour and a half ago. But we still got one more bait to use, which is our chatterbait, chartreuse. But I want to get one more shot with these lipless crankbaits. Again, one more time in this corner. I'm almost positive we're going to get something off of that chatterbait, guys. Why couldn't we? Again, you saw that big old hit off of the chartreuse bait fish with that nice little donkey that we caught first thing. All right, guys, so we're gonna slow it way down now. We're gonna go ahead and hang up the rattle trap. Technically, we did get something off of the rattle trap. We got it almost all the way through, and then the fish just popped off. Obviously, we got one on the chartreuse bait fish. Let's see if we can pull a triple play right here with the chatterbait. It's gonna be a little bit more difficult with this because again, it's far lighter than the rattle traps. I just have to wait in between gusts in order to cast the bait so I can get the most effective cast I can get and get it out there the most distance without having any forces of nature hold me back from getting out to where I need to be. But it doesn't look like it wants to stop, so we're just gonna go ahead and go with it. Again, just let her sink. I got a Silvermax 5 1-to-1 spinning reel. I think it's a 6'8", if I'm not mistaken, or maybe a 6 foot, I don't know. But it's an ugly stick that I got right here, medium heavy. And again, just slightly get it off the bottom. And all we're gonna do is just slow roll it right on the bottom, man. And we'll see something sitting there on the bottom instead of suspended. There we go, guys. We got a fish on finally after a while. I figure we're going to get something on that chatterbait. All right. All right. Oh, there you go. Nice. Good, decent one, guys. Good, decent one. So we got 3 fish on 3 baits. Awesome. This one's kind of weird looking, man. He's stocky, though. Got that bait pretty good. Right in the side of the lip there. Let's go ahead and try to get that hook out of there. Gotta get it the right way. Come on, Dan. There we go. Boom. All right. So now it's all about fun. We got fish on 3 different baits, and I'm gonna continue on for a couple more minutes. And she's gone with the chatterbait, and then I want to try one more time with the chartreuse bait fish. That one right there got me right at the edge of the shoreline, guys. And since chartreuse is the color, that's what we're going to continue using. All right, guys, let's get the switch up here in baits and see if we can end out in a bang. Oop, there you go, guys. Fish on. Fish on. Oh, it's a good one. It's a good one. It's a good one. It's a good one. Oh, oh, Lord Jesus, guys. Look at this. Oh, it's another tank, guys. Nice. All right. That's another tank. Way to end it out. Oh, might be bigger than the other one. There we go, guys. There we go. Another tank. Boom. Pretty. She got both those hooks too. Man, I love that bait, man. Good Lord almighty. And the giants keep coming, guys. The giants keep coming. Not as big as the belly on the other one, but man, it feels pretty nice. It took a lot of casting just to get to that second monster, guys. All right, we're all zeroed out. What do we got on this little beauty? All right, let me fix her up right. There we go. And that one is 3.96 pounds, a 4-pounder almost. Just by ounces we missed it. Pretty fish, guys. Look at that. That thing is stocky as anything. Look at the shoulders on that fish, man. Holy crap. All right. I'm a happy dude. Let's get her going. Lay her down. The fish is ready to go, guys. It's clearly going to get going. Boom, and she's going. Bam.
All right, if you want the gills, we got the skills right here at 302 Fishing. Delaware's finest, right at you. Hey, Mother Nature, I can't thank you enough. These past 3 weekends have been beautiful, including the 70-degree day that we just had right here. That lipless crankbait has been beating the living daylights out of these fish. I mean, Oakster with his PB, I know he didn't have the scale, but I'm pretty sure that's his PB, that crazy snakehead. And then we had a double dose of donkeys today. 4.25, 3.96 pounds, all on those crankbaits. It didn't matter what color it was. We had, crawl, we had chrome, aka crapple trap, and we had the chartreuse bait fish today. I mean, I don't know what to say, man. I mean, we've never had a streak this long where we had a lot of big fish. But at the beginning of this episode, I say all things must come to an end. And it may happen this next weekend coming up. I mean, I'm obviously going to keep my positive thoughts in my head, but I looked at the weather a couple minutes ago before coming on here, and it's going to be barely above freezing. Wind, snow, sleet, that basic crap that we get here in Delaware, it's coming. And it's just what it is. I am probably going to slow down this next episode. I'm going to try to go for catfish and carp, and hopefully we can try to catch giants of those species in winter, because I've never done that before. So I'm going to follow the weather over the next couple days, and if it pans out, we're going to do that. If not, we're just going to go for whatever tugs at the end of the line, guys, and try to continue on our success. Guys, we got nothing but high hopes here on our channel for 2020. We're hoping that obviously we try to get higher numbers in our subscriber count and views as well. Hopefully you guys continue to be excited and like the content that we put on here. I mean, if you do, man, obviously drop a comment below, let us know. If you got friends that are out there who want to join us here, please by all means do that. This episode doesn't end right here. Right on this side right here, guys, just click right over there, right at the end of the outro. We got some beautiful episodes of some nice fishing that we've had here, and again, we're going to try to continue moving along in that pattern. But I hope you guys have a great weekend. I know I had a great day today. Hopefully you would have caught your giants over the past few weekends too. Like, subscribe, push that notification bell, and as always, guys, fish on.